What I'm going to talk about is the very few good things I could say about the WWE PG Era. Now, the WWE went PG Era in July 22nd, 2008. They want to do that so they can appeal to kids and attract sponsors, and try to get kids involved in the show. And Linda McMahon running for senator. Those are the other reasons. Some are saying the Chris Benoit incident and how in the dark past of WWE. Who knows? Which WWE going PG was a mistake. The show was boring, corny, goofy, weird in a bad way. It was not edgy no more and things like that. I could go on. PG Era was boring and stupid. I mean, I'd rather watch it than what they got today in WWE. It's even worse. But I know what I'm going to talk about is the very few good things I could say that's happened. And I want to discuss that, such as Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. That was one of the best matches of all time. And WrestleMania 26, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Those were great matches of the PG Era. One of the best matches of all time. I thought those were great matches. Then you have Triple H versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 27. That was a really good match. Then you have The Rock coming back at the end of WrestleMania in 2011. And I don't keep track because it's PG Era and I lost track of wrestling. The Rock coming back to face John Cena at WrestleMania 28 and 29. Those were cool matches. Which, I didn't like John Cena in the PG Era, but it was cool to see The Rock whoop John Cena's ass, but John Cena beat The Rock. It was fun when they were feuding. The Rock was hilarious, trolling John Cena. Then you had the Randy Orton Triple H feud. That was great and all, but the match at WrestleMania 25 sucked ass. It sucked. Then you had CM Punk doing his thing, getting heat, promos, and all that fun stuff. He was being a little bit edgy, which that was cool, but it got killed back in 2011 and all that bullshit. Because, you know, what can I say? They ruined CM Punk at that time. It was cool to see what he could do. But it was so hard. But then you had Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. Still a great match. The streak ended. There's a lot of controversy behind it. But it was fun to see. Then you had Brock Lesnar coming back to whoop John Cena and go crazy. That was kind of cool. But there ain't very many cool things I can really say about the PG Era. I mean, at least the PG Era had a good roster. Like wrestlers from the past. Like some from the Attitude Era. Most from the Ruthless Aggression Era. Two great eras, the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era. That's what I grew up on. Not the boring PG Era. At least it had somewhat of a good roster, like talent-wise, like from the past. Some wrestlers had potential, just didn't work. Some of the new guys were just boring and corny and goofy and weird. And had no star, power, no charisma, no nothing. That's wrong with today's WWE. No, none of that. It was kind of cool to see Bret Hart come back at that time to get revenge on Vince McMahon. And you seen old stars pop back here and there, but the problem with WWE is they rely too much on veterans. That's a big problem. But I hate the PG Era. I'm like Bubba Dunk Funkin' and Billy Bob Tanley. I hate the PG Era. But they rant about it better than I do and more than I do. And talk about wrestling in general. Shout out to Billy Bob Tanley and BDF Network, Green Psycho 17 and all of them. They're my favorite channels to watch. But that's all I can really say about the PG Era. The very few good things I could say about it. There ain't much. But this is a little video I want to make. But like, share, subscribe, comment. I got more videos coming. I appreciate the love support you give me. I do this for fun. Maybe I can make a career out of it someday. You never know. But I'll see you later with more videos.